Little RPod 178 at 2,653 pounds here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. RPod is the #1 selling travel trailer under 20 feet. The #1. Not, on Tuesdays. Just all year. And to the point that they've made such an impact that a lot of other major manufacturers are starting to copycat floor plans. This one in particular, because this has been their #1 seller. It just offers such a good mix of space, sleeping, storage, amenities, features, and that's what I love about this. You're looking at it and it's got that retro teardrop, look, feel, and twang going on, but they did such a good job of giving it today's modern features. And that's what I want to dig into on here. And keep in mind, the one that we're looking at might be a little bit different from what we have in stock, because we're going to roll these out of here like crazy. The differences might be slight, if any. For instance, they might just be a difference in interior decors. So this is a laminated product. You have all aluminum framework everywhere, by the way. We have laminated sidewalls. The top section of the roof is laminated, but it is a one-piece front to back fiberglass sweep. So there's only 3 sections of fiberglass in play here. The weather's a little, normally I'd point and try to point some of this stuff out a little more clearly, but the weather's not cooperating. I got one hand on the umbrella today. Perfect little camper though. If you are dry camping and it rains and you want to get inside, this is the day to do it. As we walk by, I don't know if you noticed, but this is a narrow body coach. This is 6.5 wide. It's one of the reasons it is insanely lightweight. It's also easy to tow. This is not just SUV towable. This is very safely minivan towable, and that is a big deal. Families, you do not need to trade in the family vehicle or go up to your eyeballs in debt to go camping. You can do this in one fell swoop with something that has great resale value because of the demand for the product. All LED lights on your front and back sides, and inside. You do have 1 or 2 incandescent marker bulbs on the sides, however. The roof air there, we've upgraded to a 13,500 BTU roof AC, just like you would find on a big bunkhouse camper or fifth wheel or something like that. In this little thing, buddy, you're going to be breathing icicles if you want to. Aluminum wheel package is one of those things that you'll find as part of one of their standard bundles, basically. Little outside utility shower here, which I'm telling you, as a guy goes, you're just going to use that every day. It doesn't seem like a big fun thing to talk about. Holy cow, is it important though. They don't have a traditional rear bumper on these, so what they do is they install a Class 2 receiver hitch, and that allows you to mount a spare tire on the back. You could put a little 1 or 2 bike rack on the back and move your spare tire elsewhere. One place you could probably put it is this very generous storage compartment we have out here. We have really wide baggage doors to fit big stuff, say like a spare tire in there. Not to mention it's a full pass-through with a wraparound section. Here on the camping side of the coach, this is where you want your big easy access storage, because this is where you're going to put all that stuff you use all the time. They also do have a black tank flush on here. Outside speakers for your Jensen audio system. These are prepped for solar, so if you have a little trickle charge battery and you're going dry camping, which this thing is just begging for, you don't have to worry about killing your batteries just to run lights. And this yellow jack leg up front here is slick. This is a quick drop leg, flip leg. You don't have to, get tennis elbow cranking that thing up and down, because it'll crank 6 inches of it for you instantly by flipping that around. It is starting to rain more, so I'm going to hop inside, but not before I show you the friction hinge door. This is awesome because it stops. You can fling this door, you can bang it, and it still doesn't hit the side of the camper. Camera work's going to get a little shoddy here, as if it was ever really good. Pardon me, I got to handle an umbrella and close the door and probably pull up my pants, who knows. Stepping inside here, I want to point out how nice and bright and well lit this is, and it goes really well with the slate decor, and that's what this is right here. This is called slate. The camera artificially yellows things a little more than they are in real life, and that's why, I got water on the lens. Hold on, I'm sorry. There we go. I put, wow, all I did was smear it. All right, last time I'm going to try. I put these videos together to give you a better idea of something as compared to just a generic still photo, but keep in mind, seeing is believing. The camera doesn't see it exactly like the human eye, so if you're on the fence, I've had people say, I don't really like those cushions, and then they come see it in person and go, oh, well, that's actually pretty nice. It's just, it hits you different in real life. One thing they did that's really smart, though, is they use slightly yellowed LED bulbs. Because human beings, our eyes are designed for yellow light from our yellow sun. We don't have an, oops, come on, camera. We don't have an all-white sun. We're not used to all-white light. That's why, like, when you go to a doctor's office and you get those white fluorescents, you just feel like they're sucking the life out of you, and it hurts to look at. They thought about the color of bulbs in their ceiling light fixtures. Imagine the other detail stuff they're thinking about. Really impressive. And again, these are well constructed. Your fit and your finish, your little like where your boards meet and everything, it's seamless. They did an amazing job fitting this thing up. You don't see rows of staples. You don't see that stuff. It is just well done. The table here is elliptical and freestanding, so you can move this around if you want to. You can take it outside. This obviously folds down into a second bed. The primary bed behind me we really haven't got to yet. We've got great pass-through breeze potential right at your main sitting space, and we have nicer pleated shades instead of cheap metal blinds. Just because it's small doesn't mean it can't be built well. You know, you lift the cushions up, plywood. Not OSB, not particle board, real wood. I love that. It's made for longevity. Over here, we are including at this time of the filming TVs with our pods. That is an option that we'll probably include on most of these, but I can't necessarily guarantee. Always click through and double check our website, or like I said, visit us in person and see this thing in stunning, lifelike 3 dimensions. All joking aside, definitely come visit us. Get to see our place. We have a full service department. That sounds like something you take for granted. Not everybody does. We service what we sell. We're not the Walmart of camper sales. We're not one of these internet outfits. If you're visiting us from a long ways away, we go through and we quality check this stuff. It comes in winterized from the factory. We re-winterize it just to make sure it's been done right. We want this to be a good experience for you. This is an all-in-one AM/FM CD DVD player. You don't have to bring along extra electronics. It works, like I said, with your TV to play your movies down here. Just extra little pockets, and I love these extra outlets here. This is phone charging station right there. We've upgraded to a convection microwave, so you can have big meals in a hurry in your little camper. And this is gas and electric, by the way. So again, this is an awesome little camper for primitive camping or boondocking or dry camping or whatever word you like to use. Back here, we have extended countertop space that with this outlet here gives you the perfect place for blenders, toasters, even you've got the stovetop here, but you could put a big griddle back here if you're so inclined. And because they're using a pressed sealed membrane countertop, no T-mold for water seepage, you can use this like extended countertop space because it has an undermounted sink, because like I said, this is sealed edge. You don't see exposed wood. Great storage space in such a little kitchen. You've got full ball bearing glides and everything. Just doing a great job. We've got our queen bed back here with power outlets, and there's also power outlets right here next to your other sleeping space. So if you're somebody who maybe has a CPAP machine to sleep with at night, you're no problem. This camper's made for it. Set the machine here, plug it in, sleep. You don't have to decide, do I go camping or do I sleep well? You get to do both. And this is a pretty serious mattress in here, by the way, too. And again, all plywoods type stuff. This has what's called a wet bath, which is where the bathroom or the toilet and shower kind of share some space. You can do the 3 S's, but only 2 at a time. And one thing that is cool is you have a little switch for it right out here. So if somebody's inside, you can flip the lights off on them. And I'm a jokester like that. A little sink in the corner, by the way, but we do have a bigger Maxxair fan in here, and this thing just pushes all kinds of air. So if you are primitive camping, they purposely slot this door significantly because hot air rises. You form a thermal blanket on the top of the camper. This sucks that out and it pulls the cold air up. So you naturally get like an air conditioning effect. And in this little trailer, they do a great job. They put one of those in travel trailers and fifth wheels. Imagine what it's going to do in this little mini camper, this teardrop job. Give us a call, learn more. These are a lot of fun. Just because of their size, they're so much more affordable than so many other things. And again, you don't have to mortgage you don't have to put a lien against your mortgage to get a vehicle to buy a vehicle to tow a camper. Your family vehicle, unless it's just a little 4-cylinder car, can handle this thing all day long. 800-256-5196. Haylet RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care. Stay safe. Happy camping, everybody.